It's Tea Tuesday, so let's fight some insecurities. Today's topic is Black Imposter Syndrome. While Black Imposter Syndrome is not any sort of clinical term, I use it to describe the feeling of not being black enough. If you've ever been called an Oreo, had atypical interests and hobbies like alternative fashion or comics, or were even just raised in a predominantly white neighborhood, you've probably felt, at some point or another, that you weren't black enough. And as artists, thoughts like these can carry over to our work. Sometimes our characters are squares and one-dimensional. That doesn't make them any less black. Sometimes our characters hit one major stereotype a little too hard. Though you might want to look into it, that doesn't automatically make them a minstrel. Sometimes we have yet to find a good skin tone range to go with our usual coloring palette. We've all been caught outside ashy as hell at least once in our life. It'll be okay. Black is not a box. It is an experience as vast as the universe and twice as varied. As a black artist, the characters and environments you create based off your lived experience will always be enough. It will always be enough. The second part of Black Imposter Syndrome is when you feel you are only supported because you're black. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There will always be people who support someone and root for them, specifically because of their marginalization or lack thereof. It just means you have someone to clap for your ugly art as well as your pretty art. Use that support to push yourself forward and keep creating the work that you do. Because they will always want to see it, and their support is just as genuine as someone who only vibes with one specific type of art you make. Lastly, let's talk about algorithms. The most important thing to know about any type of imaging software, from the image algorithm of Instagram to the facial detection in video software, it is trained on saturated colors, clear shapes, and pale people. Imaging software usually has a gap when it comes to medium and darker skin tones because of the training data is skewed. So if your art does not perform well online, remember, it is performing on a broken stage. If you'd like to support your local peach, check out my Ko-fi. If you'd like to advertise with me, send me an email. This is Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. It is a focus timer game with a task list, a Pomodoro timer, some lo-fi, of course, and a soundscape, and a few other things. But it's available on Steam. Check it out. Bye.